You are welcome to another episode of the Super Comic Universe. Today we are bringing you one of the latest comics from Super Comic, which is never yet out. Captain GH Issue 1. There was a mountain in Africa, and a bright light crashes upon it. Out of the wreckage and the smoke, two men walk out. But these are not men. They are the spirits and gods of Africa. The man with the blood all over him, he's known as the Spirit King. The huge man standing over him is Kodar, the god of strength. Both men have the power to absorb the powers of Africa, literally draining the power out of Africa into their bodies. And Kodar, the god of strength, squats over the man and tells him, "Your reign is over, old man. Kodar, I raised you like a son. Indeed you did, but in your 300 years as king, the humans have destroyed this continent. They cut down your trees, they pollute your air, and you sit down on your throne and do not intervene. If they destroy this continent, then they destroy us." And the man says, "Kodar, it is not our place to intervene." Kodar grabs the man's neck and tells him, "We intervene when we want. We are the gods." And Kodar hits the man with everything he has. Kodar, the god of strength, murders the Spirit King. Before he leaves, Kodar says, "Time for the gods to show themselves." And Kodar rockets into the skies. Just as Kodar left, the thunder and the lightning begins to shake the skies. The goddess of lightning appears. And then she caresses the defeated god and she tells him, "I will not let you die in vain, father. I promise, Kodar will pay." Her name is Victoria, the Thunder Goddess. And then she shoves her hand into the man's heart, absorbing all of his godly energy left. Meanwhile, Kodar, the god of strength, is in Ghana, West Africa, and he is marching towards the city. But Kodar is in spirit form, which means no earthly being can see him or touch him. And Kodar stands before a gate. Then we see it is the Flagstag House, the home of the president. And Kodar in spirit form easily fades through the gate. He shows himself in physical form. Then the alarm goes off. Then the guards and the soldiers all run towards Kodar. Then they open fire on him, and the bullets bounce off Kodar's skin. And Kodar jumps towards the man and he says, "I am the god of strength. No physical harm can come to me." Kodar comes crashing into the ground with such force that throws the men into the air, crushes their vehicles, and causes an earthquake. With one punch, Kodar has destroyed everyone in the Flagstag House. And Kodar says, "I am stronger than every army on earth combined." Then the Air Force arrives, but Kodar sees them. Kodar leaps into the air with such force that it rips through the jets. With 2 punches, Kodar puts fear into the rest of the soldiers, and they back off. Meanwhile, with the goddess of thunder, she is trying to find someone worthy enough to inherit the powers of Africa. And she finds him, 20-year-old boy named Nathaniel, living in Dansoman. Then the boy wakes up, telling himself he feels like someone's watching him. Then she comes out of spirit form and shows herself physically. Then she tells the boy who she is and all that has happened. And she tells the boy that she needs his help. But the boy doesn't believe her and he thinks she's a crazy witch, and he tells her to get out of his house before he calls the police. Then she tells him, "Africa chose you, inherit the power." She gives him the strength of Africa, the speed of lightning, and the authority over all gods and spirits. Then the boy falls to his knees. Then he begins to get back on his feet, and he has grown into the size of a god. He has become twice as big as he was. Then the boy tells her, "What the hell?" Then he thinks to himself, "I feel like I can do anything." Meanwhile, while they were talking, the boy's television was on. Then there was breaking news. It was Kodar, and he was holding the president. And he asks him, "Do you resign?" He says, yes I do." He throws him aside and he says, "Too long have we been away from you mortals. You have gone astray, choosing men to rule over you. Man will turn his back on you, but a god will stand and fight for you. No more wars, no more corruption, no more violence, and anyone who breaks my laws will deal with me. And if the Western world should get involved, I will bring peace and order to them too." End of message. Captain GH asks her, "Are you crazy?" Have you seen the muscles on this guy? Then she tells him, if you fight him as you are, you will be defeated. But let me train you, and you will defeat him. Then he asks her, so how much training are we talking about? A month? A week? 2 weeks? Wait, 3 weeks? Then she turns her back on him. And that is the end of Captain GH Comic 1. I must tell you, I can't wait for Comic 2 because this comic is crazy. I like where they are going with the storyline, and I heard it will be an ongoing series. So we'll do our best to bring you all of Captain GH's comic and all the latest releases from Super Comic. Don't forget to support this great industries so that stories like these can keep on going. Thank you for watching. See you later.